Boom, boom. Let's go, X. Let's go, X.
This is Jones C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington, West Virginia. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Now guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Marshall Thundering Herd has the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. And this guy's developed quite nicely as a security blanket for his quarterback. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run pitch by this defense. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Slides away. Nice move there. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Dang.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Meadows. There's a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
You just can't start well.
Flip the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. After the run, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Come on, we need to hold him here.
Might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was Pater.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. caught by Williams on the left. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Curtis. At the 35, he's open.
Oh, man. Nice. We made him block for us. We made him block for us.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Meadows. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Good work up front to get that 1st down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Let's talk for a second about Marshall. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Marshall will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The run inside. It's Curtis.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Rainey. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a gap. It's Rainey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Drop.
Made the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running inside, it's Meadows. Oh, he's got some space.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
You gotta stop the
They've
run.
gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Pulls it on the option. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Culliver. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Marshall quick to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
On the ground, it's Meadows. Oh, and a move. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. So second down here, we're back at it after the break. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. The Thundering Herd facing a second down as we open play here in the second. Caught behind the line. It's Culliver. Runs through the tackle. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill.
Touchdown, Marshall! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And he made the extra point without problem. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, running back on the move.
Collins.
Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking for a crease, it's Curtis. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Quickly to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The run inside. It's raining. Maybe a crease. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Tight.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Trying to run, it's Curtis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense.
Snagged it, and there's running room. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
Xavier trying to get this in. Trying to use some clock as well.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal.
There we go. Yep, on the ground.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Gets rid of it. Looking for the goal line. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll move the tight end. Running inside. It's Meadows. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. Just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the 35. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. Marshall quick to the line.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially...
He lobs one high down the left side. Upstairs, he's got it. Seizing an open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Trying play action. Plucks it out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He wants to throw it. Back's looking for the goal line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Absolutely perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Takes the handoff. It's Collins. At the 35, he's loose. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break.
Looking for a score.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Arizona State taking on the number 13 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Could not make his way to the corner.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page and playing together. I love it.
Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Wants to keep it in the air. He's going to take off. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be his 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got his man. And Jesse, you have a slot receiver like this. He can create matchup nightmares for a defense.
No doubt about it, Reese. And him and this quarterback, they really are on the same page. He's so deliberate with his route running. The quarterback...
Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. They want to run this quarterback. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere that third down play turned into a disaster. And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. The field goal is no good, and the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They make a stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turning it on. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. First down here for the offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Collins.
Really, the MO of this offense is their ability to run the football. And they've been trying to get this guy going. They've given it to him time and time again. Just really hasn't been a lot of space and a lot of place for him to go. You got to give the defense credit, especially their front 7. They are winning in the trenches so far this game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team.
Last drive at the 45.
Punt is on its way. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He might want another play. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Catch
and
that.
It just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
That's
Plenty of work to
the
do here on
ball.
2nd and long. Looking to fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Might have a chance. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He'll try it again. Breaks the tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Down.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. In the red area, it's Collins. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. On the move. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down.
Well done, well
Marshall
done.
will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
No!
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. He'll take it on the return. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that throw.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Marshall will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They go to the draw. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Collins. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The run inside. It's Collins. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And
Makes the grab in their space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And some room to work. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. Pulls it in and takes it in for a touchdown.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
He'll bring it back from
big tackle.
His spot.
There we go.
And the returner goes down. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parsons. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's got enough for the first down. They might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me.
Absolute jokes.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't
Big
find
sack.
anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Zings it complete to the right. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Yes!
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll go to the counter play, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. Snowed under by the defense. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And and they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. And here comes the punt team. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He's taking a deep shot. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Here's a throw downfield late. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. Absolutely heartbreaking loss. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Did it. Dun, 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 dun.